Good evening, everyone. This is Jackie with Jack's Creative Inspirations here on Facebook and on YouTube. And on Instagram, I go by the handle at @ScrapandJax. Welcome to my channel about crafting, and today it's going to be all about the cross stitch. Everyone's welcome here, and I'm so happy to see you. If you are a subscriber and you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back and watching. And if you are new, welcome. Thank you for coming by. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please hit that subscribe button and that like button, and then share. Also, feel free to leave a comment, good or constructive criticism. Thanks. So, today is Wednesday, January the 30th, 31st, excuse me, January 31st, 2024. I'm sorry, this light is making my glasses reflect kind of funny. There we go. January 31st, 2024. Wow. Oh my God. Already a month into 2024. Where the hell is the time going? This is Flosstube number 36. I'm kind of made up some notes here, talking points, or as my friend Carrie from Tiger Lily Designs likes to say, a table of contents. So I'm going to start with a little tiny bit of a life update because there's not been a lot going on. I'll talk about my 24 and 2024 update. I will like to show you some whips, including a SAF. I actually have a start and finish. Holy cow. And then share some haul, and then talk about my plans. And the final thing of it all is, my final piece of haul is I'm going to open, I got my quarterly Keeper Club box from Tiger Lily Designs today when I went to check on my mail. So the life update, since the 19th of January, I've been fighting an upper respiratory crud. I have been testing myself at home for COVID. It kept coming up negative, but I also have asthma, so I have a really bad cough. My voice comes and goes, and just feeling crazy uber fatigued. Like I could just go to sleep and just sleep for days. So, yes, and I ended up going into work Saturday the 27th, and I shouldn't have. I had called out Thursday and Friday. I truly thought I could do it. I was really wrong. I was not at my game, at my top game. I came home Sunday morning, was supposed to meet up with the Stitchy Bestie and another Stitchy close one, and her daughter, and join in on the Zoom for the Acorn Summit, and instead, or gathering of acorns, also known as a gathering of nuts, via Zoom. Instead, the Stitchy Bestie sent me a message and she says, I don't feel good. And I said, that's fine. I'm going to bed. And the next thing I knew, it was about 7 o'clock that night. I did wake up in fits and starts and watch the game. Chiefs, yes. We are going to the Super Bowl for the 4th time in 5 years. And yes, and it's going to be a rematch of the very first one that started it all in 2019 with San Francisco. Hopefully this time around, everyone will stop dissing the Chiefs and underestimating them. Of course, and then again, knowing our luck, we probably overestimate them. Anyway, so I ended up, then I had Sunday off for the gathering. I went to work Monday night. Again, it was just not a wise decision. My supervisor walked in Tuesday morning and she comes up and she goes, hi, Jackie, how are you doing? I went, hi. She was very upset. So I wound up going to urgent care yesterday morning. The second I got off work, they swabbed me for flu and COVID. I begged and begged and begged. They finally swabbed me for RSV, and I was negative for all of those. So my deductive powers of reasoning say that I probably have just good old common rhinovirus, which is the common cold. The urgent care doctor did put me on an antibiotic. I did not request any medication, but he put me on an antibiotic and he wanted me to start taking Mucinex. So that's my life for the next 6 days. I will try very hard not to start coughing. I cannot edit. I cannot pause. So we'll see how this goes. So let's see. I think that was about it as far as life went. So let's start in with the 24 and 24 update. I've been trying very hard to keep up with my Stitcher's planner. This is from Lori Sykes at My Crazy Life on YouTube. This is her YouTube channel. You can freeze that and screenshot it and look her up. You can get this through the Colorado Cross Stitcher. You can get this through Evertotes. I don't remember if Lori's actually got an Etsy site or not. The Colorado Cross Stitcher would be the first place. Colorado Cross Stitcher also has a lot of really cool stickers. Because I guess everybody's a planner. So those are my stickers. So the month of January. This is how we look. I don't have everything color coded. You'll see a lot of blank blank days where I just did not do anything, probably because I was sleeping, just a lot of stuff. These are my Sundays. We have the Garon Stitchery, Garon Totten Bag Zoom. If you want to be in on that Zoom, you need to be on the Garon Totten Bags Facebook page. It's very easy to get there. You just go answer a couple of questions just to make sure you're not a bot or a scammer, and then you're in, and then you get the link for the Zooms. This Sunday they did not have a Zoom because that was the 28th, and invoices go out for Bag of the Month, the Cottage Garden Threads Club, the Fabric of the Month from Atomic Ranch, Grime Guard of the Month. So they were busy with people paying their invoices and then pulling the orders and having everything ready to go so that Monday morning when the mail lady came, they could pick it all up and send it all out. This is my little squirrel with his acorn for the Acorn Gathering. And then just little notes of any projects that I worked on that particular day. So the month of January, I had planned for 2 new starts. I wanted 2 starts per month for 12 months, 24 new starts, 2024. And my starts were to be the Dark Queen of the Seas and the Dark Queen of the Earth. The Dark Queen of the Seas, I got the center of the fabric marked. I got it loaded on the roller frame scroll bars. I did a minute amount of stitching on 1 fish. The Dark Queen of the Earth, I got the center of the fabric marked and I got it loaded onto the roller bars. That was it. I didn't even pick it up and touch it. There's more time in the year. There's always another day, another hour. We're good. However, I did have 4 other starts. I started the Lunar Climate Chart, which I have shown in my last video. I will show you an update on that when I go through WIPs. I started 2 other pieces that I'm working on, and I started and finished my one project. I started it on the 30th and finished it at like 7 o'clock this morning. So, come on. So, here we go. WIPs. Let's just start with that SAF, shall we? So for those of you who do not know, or you're new to cross stitching, we have tons of acronyms in the cross stitch world, and one of them is WIP, W-I-P. That is a work in progress. Another acronym we have is SAF, S-A-F. That is a start and a finish. That's when you actually start and finish that project either within a few days or within that month. We also have an FFO, which is a fully finished object. We have an FO, which is a finished object. And we have a UFO, which is an unfinished object or something that's being abandoned. One moment, please. We are getting ready to say goodbye to the year of the rabbit. I am a rabbit baby. So, okay, so my SAF. I am unashamedly a floss licker. I am. That's just how I've learned. That's how I've always done it. Even when I was sewing on a sewing machine, hand sewing, lick the floss, did it through the eye of the needle. So when I saw this chart, I can't remember who I saw it from. And if I saw it on Flosstube, if I saw it on Instagram, if I saw it just perusing Etsy, I had to have it. Okay? This chart is an Etsy chart. It's Stitchcraft by F. Wass. There's the information. You can screenshot that. This was an extremely simple stitch. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. And the DMC B5200 is just a few stitches, like highlight on the lip. And here we are. I decided I didn't like, there was 2 shades of pink in the lips. Let me see if I can illuminate this a little better. There we go. There were 2 shades of pink in the lips, and you really can't see it. So I made an executive decision and ran a little bit of a white thread just to kind of give it that highlight, you know, glistening lips look. And then you've got the thread hanging through, and this piece I left free hanging. But if you ever need my DNA, use this. So that was my staff. Okay. Dark Queen of the Seas, Dark Queen of the Earth. In my prep work to get everything ready for recording, I cleared away stuff and I put away the charts and everything for those 2. I will get them out and show you another time. Again, like I said, I had just a minute amount of stitching on the fish on the Dark Queen of the Seas. My biggest accomplishment for this month, other than that staff, is that I've actually been keeping up with the lunar climate chart for 2024. This chart is from Forbidden Fiber Company. It is a chart that is not only the high temperature for the day, for that day, but the phase of the moon for that day. I do not have a picture. Good luck finding anything from that. And here is January of 2024 in Edmonds, Washington. I used all the purple so far, all of the blues, and I've gotten up into the greens. We actually had a record high temperature the other day, and it got up well, it was over 60. This needle minder, I think I got from Mad for Minders. It's the phases of the moon, obviously. Being a nurse, being an OB nurse, I'm very, very into and attuned with the phases of the moon. And I'm using the colorway and the fabric for the 2023 lunar chart. Okay. And the bag is from Forbidden Fiber Company. It was the bag of the month. I told you last time when I showed this bag, I've never watched Game of Thrones. Really don't have a desire to see it. Okay, another start that I had for this month is from this is a free chart that is on the Floss Bosson Cousins Facebook page. If you want the free chart, you need to be a member of the Floss Bosson Cousins Facebook page. And if you have not watched their Facebook, if you've not watched their YouTube, Flosstubes, go get them. Go watch them. You will laugh. You will cry. They are cousins that are like sisters. Watching them and the interactions between them, I miss my family so much because it just sounds like me and my cousins when we would get together. Look deeply into my eyes. There is no cross-stitch stash. So if you know anything about the cousins, their catchphrase is "Don't be a heifer." And they talk about their stash, and Christy always would tell her husband when something came in that she had ordered, "Oh, look, honey, I want it. I want it. I want it." She was winning a lot of stuff. So this is where I'm at. I've got the cows, the pink collar holding her cowbell. I don't have the dark pink highlight or shadow. I was starting in on the body, and then I went, wait a minute, that's a lot of fill-in stuff. So now I'm doing the spots on the cow. So there's her collar and her spots. I got this spot, and this spot. Now I'm getting ready to come up here and either do this spot, or I'm going to do this spot and work my way around. Those eyes. Those eyes. And that, yeah, that pocket watch is just too damn cute. I was laying in bed going through my phone, and I saw that, and I burst out laughing so hard, and by that evening I had it kitted and was doing it. Believe it or not, I had all the floss already in stash, and I need to put that, speaking of which, I need to put these flosses with the kit. Unfortunately, right now, this kit is in a, sorry, hold on. My magnets, there we are. Unfortunately, my project bag right now is the $1.25 Dollar Tree special 2-quart Ziploc until I get a bag emptied out, which I probably will have this done before I have another bag emptied out. Okay. This is another chart. When I was in Fort Lauderdale last May for Stitching in the Wild with Garon Stitchery, my table mate and now one of my new friends, Lara from Costa Rica, she found this chart on the freebie table and grabbed it and gave it to me. And she said, "You need these charts. You need these charts. They're the mustaches. Look at the mustaches." This is Happy Trails to You by Bent Creek. So you have a sheep with a mustache. You have a hot dog with a mustache. And a squirrel dressed as a sheriff with a mustache. Happy Trails to You. So I was on a Garon Zoom, and I thought, okay, what the heck, and I will start this. And I gotta remember which way. Oh, yes, this is the way. So I started outlining the Happy Trails sign that's on the back of the sheep. Okay, so that's this piece here. I started outlining it, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fill in the wording and the paisleys, and then go back and fill in the red and use it like if I'm with a stitching meetup or on a Zoom or something, and just use it to fill in. My needle minder, I got this from Amanda Dion at Stitchy Collective. I practice Stitchcraft. The project bag, I cannot remember. It was somebody on Etsy, I believe. I'll have to look this up. Vinyl fronted bags, everybody. Don't put your paper by the vinyl. It will stick to the vinyl. And then another project that I worked on this month, I cannot show you. It is a surprise gift. I promise when I give the gift in September, you will get to see the project. So, that is it for my whips. Now we'll go into, I'm going to do a little haul. The Acorn Gathering, aka a gathering of nuts. Because I was doing the Zoom option, we got our packet in the mail. And this year, the featured designer is Fox and Rabbit. Yay! So it says, this is a gathering of acorns. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. There's acorns and the vines all around. There's a squirrel at her feet. Yeah, pile of acorns over here. In our packet, we got a pouch. And in the pouch, I have put... Oh, and... Yep, that's from Crafty Cory Stitches. Crafty Cory Stitches only sells her bags through Acorns and Threads. That's the lining. In the bag, also in our kit was all the flosses, the Classic Colorworks, and a little length of Classic Colorworks or DMC. I think this is DMC. 2 skeins of DMC, and of course I chose Ada. I'm an Ada girl. I'm an Ada stitcher. So there's the Ada. And I believe this is Duxbury, if I remember right. Nope, Hog's Bristle. Hog's Bristle from Fox and Rabbit. Yes, they do dye Ada. I am in their Fabric of the Month Club. You're going to see that here in just a minute. Okay, so that was my gathering of acorns, or Acorn Gathering. We also got a 2024 charm for our name tag. When the very first event you attend at Acorns and Threads, you get a permanent name tag, and it's cloth, and it's kind of like quilted. It's got batting in it, and so everyone just adds their charms to the. They just add their charms to the. Fabric around your name on the name tag. So it's fun going to the gatherings and seeing all the different, all the different charms that everybody's wearing, because a lot of the tags are really loaded with charms. Okay, more haul. So Fabric of the Months. I know I've not been sharing haul with you all lately. It's just kind of been a little, I just kind of went back and looked at past tubes and I went, man, it's all haul, and no stitching. So I decided to change my focus and make it a little more about the stitching and not just the haul. So Atomic Ranch for January, I am in Atomic Ranch's Fabric of the Month Club again. This is Amber Waves. I'm sorry, I can't see it to see if you're seeing. It's a real pretty goldeny, buttery yellow. This is 18 count. And this fabric I'm getting directly from Atomic Ranch. I also get Atomic Ranch fabric from Garon Stitchery, but it's different colors. So I am trying to get, I've got a really good stash of Forbidden Fiber Co., Under the Sea, and Be Stitch Me. So I stopped those fabric clubs and I'm trying to gather up my Fox and Rabbit, Atomic Ranch, and I'm also in another fabric club that Gary and Ronnie have started this spring, and it's Fabrics by Stephanie and Seraphim Fabrics. So every other month you get Seraphim, and the opposite months you'll get Fabrics by Stephanie. This month this was the first month, it's Seraphim, and this is Ostara. Oh no. Oops. I pinned it together. Okay, well, we're just going to look at it this way, so you don't have to watch me ride the struggle bus. Ostara. Okay, and this is Ada, and it is a 16 count. Of course. Okay. Again, that's from Garon. And then my Atomic Ranch Fabric of the Month for February from Garon Stitchery is Vanilla Cream. OMG, is this not luscious? Just what it says. It's a nice creamy color. Very, very subtle modeling, if any. And this is 16 count Aida. So I've been working on my 16 and 18 counts. The DNA stitch that I did was on a scrap of 14 count Aida. And I did 4 strands over one fabric Aida square. Very loosely woven 14 count. I felt very comfortable with four strands. So January, fabric of the month from Fox and Rabbit, 18 count Aida fat quarter, Milky Way. This is a light to medium gray. Oh, I love that modeling. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Like this. There we go. So now I can get all this put away. And then I am in Rys Creations Facebook page. And Romy, you probably know, she has some cute charts out there. Well, she also hand dyes her own fibers and fabrics. So she had some fabrics up on her Facebook page 2 weeks ago for sale. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh, it's all linen. And she goes, let me finish my lunch. I'll be right back. I've got Aida. Hold on. So a few minutes later, she tagged me in a post, and so I went in and I got myself some Aida. Well, she also threw in some overdyed flosses with each Aida. I also got a hold of her and said, hey, can you put in my package a skein of mistletoe? This was the skein that was missing from my Advent box from her at Christmas time. I was supposed to be getting a replacement skein from somebody here in the U.S. from their Etsy shop, and I never did get it. And so I said, hey, can you throw that in? Absolutely. She also threw in 3 free charts. Let's see. Spring in a snow globe. Autumn in a snow globe. So now I got to find winter and summer. And I need vitamin C. Is that ever not the truth? Okay, so she gave me those charts as a thank you. Let me see here. Yeah, let me put this up there. And then I ordered 3 pieces of Aida fabric, and each piece came with a selection of her flosses. So this beautiful golden yellow. I'm not going to take it out of the packaging, y'all. There's that. This beautiful minty green. And these were the flosses with that. And this really pretty orangey. There we go. Now that's 2. There we go. That's more like it. Creamsicle, orangey, and those are the flosses she put in with that. So that was Romy. I ordered the Bella Filipina just came out with another new chart. This one is Jasmine. So he's got Snow White and he's got, dang it. There's Snow White, another one, and now Jasmine, and I'm not going to go do that one. But I did get Julia, the Firefly Princess. Hello, my name is Jackie, and I have a degree in speech communication and theater. I also got her bead pack. Okay, and that was from Garon Stitchery. There is a Facebook group that I am a part of. It's called Faith's D-Stash. Can't remember, it's Faith's Needlework D-Stash or Faith's D-Stash. Faith's Cross Stitch D-Stash, I'm pretty sure is the name of the group. People get a turn, get to be the moderator for the week. They throw up their photos with their wares that they're selling or their stash that they're selling. And people have 3 days or 4 days, me please, me please, me please. Then it's a lottery system, and whoever gets their names picked gets the item. Then you pay your invoice like it's very bang, 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 bang. There is none of this hovering around and waiting. It's very, you know, go, 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 go. It's also kind of sort of problematic in that sometimes you will get to clicking on things and not realize what you've clicked on. And I did. And I didn't go back when I realized what I had done. I did not go back and take my names out of the bids. Because quite honestly, these were 3 patterns that I really, really wanted. I know that patterns out there exist, especially Blackbird and Birds of a Feather and some of the Mirabilias that are really out of print. I get it. And I just saw these charts and went, me please. So I paid a lot of money and I'm okay with it. The first one's a Blackbird Designs from the Remember Me series, My Missouri Home. I am from Missouri. No, I don't love the Chiefs just because of their quarterback or the fact that their tight end is dating a very popular pop star. I am from Missouri, and so yes, I am a royal chief. Blackbird Designs America. I think this is the one I paid the most for. And Birds of a Feather, Lost Spirits. Lost Spirits do not embody me on this night. Let's see. Embody me on this night of All Hallows Eve. Okay, yeah. Lost Spirits do not embody me on this night of All Hallows Eve. So I'd have to get the colors and look and see, but they might be kind of pretty. I don't know, that might be too much orange. We'll have to see, especially with dye lots and how they change, how they've changed over the years. Yeah, Weeks Dye Works. I don't know, that might be kind of pretty. We'll have to see. Okay, so those are my treasures. Now then, also Stitch and Button. Her name is Victoria Gable, and she has a Facebook group called Stitch and Button. She also is a Flosstuber, and then she also has an Instagram, Stitch and Button Crafts. There's all of her details. She makes project bags. She makes needle minders. She makes scissor fobs. So I went through, she threw up a bunch of needle minders. So here we go. And I'm going to tell you here and now, I run on sarcasm, swear words, and lots of caffeine. There are going to be some not so nice words. If you are at work and you have your headphones on, great. If you have your children around and you don't want them to hear things, now's the time to get them out of the room, or hit pause, or come back whenever they're in bed. Here we go. So I got these two, Nurses Rock and Awesome Nurse. There's 5 of them here. Sorry, not sorry. If only sarcasm burned calories, please God, yes. Here's a needle minder for my Purple Rain that I'm going to start sometime, I hope. I Love Black Cats. Vivian Lee from Gone with the Wind. Controlling my tongue is no problem. It's my face that needs deliverance. Okay. Yep, deliverance. All right. I got to take my glasses off for this one. Eat like Joey, dress like Rachel, cook like Monica, live like Phoebe, care like Ross, laugh like Chandler. Friends. Scrub Life. Winchester and Sons, established 2005. Yeah, established 2005. Cross Stitch Love. The Cheshire Cat. I'm not all there myself. The birds from Finding Nemo. Mine. Powered by caffeine. That's me. I work nights, so I'm a night owl. And a Little Mermaid. And then, if you see me with a seam ripper, now is not the time. And Jessica Rabbit. I'm not bad. I was just drawn that way. And then, Welcome to the Shit Show. And Peace, Love, Well, Shit. Lee Jordan. And then as a thank you, Victoria tucked in a Needle Minder, Strange Times. This is another show I've never seen, don't care to see. Along with a needle and a couple of the light bulb pins with a 2022 and a 2023 charm. All right. So let's see. Oh, and then one more thing. I ran by Hobby Lobby to get one skein of floss for the no cross stitch stash. They had their sewing things on clearance. And for obvious reasons, this one leapt into my cart. Fabric Addict. Okay, so that's down to Carrie Tiger Lily's box. We'll open that up in a minute. I'm going to take a few minutes here and just go through my plans. So the biggest plan is the 24 and 2024. That we will, for the month of February, I kind of rearranged everything. I got to thinking about it and I went, Jackie, hello. Every month, Garon Stitchery has a designer focus, and it started 3 years ago, and it started as a way to get some of your old charts kind of looked at and touched and kits and whips done, and it's just kept going. This is now the 3rd year for it, and the designer focus for the month of February is Heartstring Samplery. Well, I had picked 3 of these heartstring charts to make as my new starts in 2024 and realized they were further down the year. And I went, no. And so I pulled them out and they're going to be my new starts in February. And yes, there's 4 of them. Yes, I'm going to try and do all 4 of them. I'm going to give it my best shot. These charts I'm going to make into project bags once I'm done with them. And it is her Whip It Good Hoop There It Is, Baby Got Backstitch, and Who Let the Frogs Out. So, let me see here if I've got these labeled or not. I don't know that I do. Let me get out my cards. I'm going to do the thing with these charts. All of them are 117 by 117 stitches, so it's the medium category. It's almost like a mandala kind of thing. And the floss is all to be the same color. That was the original intention. You can do whatever you damn well please, but the original intention was that the floss was going to be all the same color. So I have chosen Obsidian from Forbidden Fiber Company for my floss for these charts. And for, hold on a second. Okay. For Whip It Good, I am going to do, okay, so Whip It Good. I'm going to do in Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers Hidden Treasure. And Hoop, there it is. With Obsidian, I am doing Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers Cherryfic. So Hoop, there it is in Cherryfic. Or no, excuse me. Yeah, Hoop, there it is. Hoop, there it is in Cherryfic. Baby Got Backstitch originally was done on Beetroot from Fox and Rabbit. And I am going to do mine on 16 Count Be Stitch Me Sweet Pea. And Who Let the Frogs Out, I'm going to be doing on Fiberlicious Jade Dragon. Oh, sorry. Who Let the Frogs Out? There we go. There we go. So that is my 24 and 24 February starts. Also in the month of February, there are 2 stells that are starting up. Let me get this put away first. This is being housed in Garon Totten Bag's cancer charity fundraiser bag for last year. Every year, Gary and Ronnie raise money and donate it to Shriners and St. Jude's Children's Hospitals. And this was their bag that they made and sold last year. So then I also have the 6x9 mini bag that I keep my floss and my cards, my stitch cards in to keep track of everything. All right. Thank you for indulging me while I put everything back. If I don't, this is going to be a mess and I'll never get it put back together again. Okay, on the 10th of February is the Chinese New Year. And this year, right now, we're in Year of the Rabbit. Next year is Year of the Dragon. Samantha, the Hygge Stitcher, and that's H-Y-G-G, I think it's E-A or E, H-Y-G-G-E, Hygge. It's a term of just comfort and coziness, warmth, blankets and all of, candle, warm coffee, warm tea, cozy, cuddled in. That's Hygge, and it's a kind of a mindset. So Samantha and someone else is starting a stitch along hashtag, where am I? Year of the Dragon Sal. Hashtag Year of the Dragon Sal. And you're going to pull out your dragons and stitch on them. There is no time limit. There is no race. This is just something for the fun of it. And I already had kitted up and I pulled out Dragon Affairs from Glendon Place. Meddle not in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy and good with ketchup. I got this from Garon Stitchery. Because if you order straight from Cheryl Granda, the designer for Garon, or the designer for Glendon Place, she signs her charts. And this chart didn't have her signature on it, so that means I got it from Gary and Ronnie. I got the called for romaine fabric from Crosswing Studios. This is a hand-painted fabric. 16 count Aida, and yeah, it's hand-painted. It's gorgeous too. I just love it. So I got that, and then I ordered from Garon the thread pack. This is all specialty threads. It is oh, excuse me, Sullivan's. There's a Sullivan's overdyed and a Sullivan's black. And then all the rest of it is Rainbow Gallery Petite Treasure Braid and Silk Lame. Excuse me, it's all Silk Lame. So this is the thread pack. Those are the colors. So this will be started on February 10th, which is the first day of the Chinese New Year. And again, that is hashtag Year of the Dragon style. The next day is the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs. Then the 14th of February. Sorry, I'm on the struggle bus here. Everything's trying to get tucked in behind things they don't need to be tucked in behind. There we go. And again, Garon bag. Garon Totten bags. This is the closest I think I had to a dragon. Ronnie, we need dragons. Gary, we need dragons. On the 14th of February, Carolyn Zook, C Zook Stitch, and a couple of other stitchers, tubers, are going to be doing The Snuggle is Real. This is from the December 2023 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And this is a small, and this little guy is designed by Hannah Dale of Rendale Designs, adapted for cross stitch by Bothy Threads. So I'm going through and I'm looking at the supplies and I'm looking at the flosses, and there's a DMC conversion for everything. But the main flosses are Madeira flosses, and Madeira is made in Germany. And I'm looking and I can't find it anywhere, like 1-2-3 Stitch, just, all the cross stitch supplies, stores. Garon didn't have it. Nobody here has it. So I'm looking, and it's talking about the fabric is something that's specially made for Bothy Threads. And I thought, well, what the hell? So I went online and I went to bothythreads.com, and she sells not only the fabric and the thread packs, but the pattern as well, if you don't have the pattern. I picked up the threads, and it's the Madeira. It's all the called for flosses. It's the Madeira, the fabric, everything. It was $19 and some odd cents. That included shipping and VAT because it's coming from Britain, and it was everything. For less than $20, I was able to get the supplies to do up this thing. Yes, I could have picked up all the DMC. However, I like to experiment with the different flosses and see why everybody's choosing one over another. Why is Cheryl Granda constantly going with Sullivan's? Why is this one going with Madeira? Why is someone else going with Cosmo? I want to try them out and make my own opinions. Make my own educated opinions. So, there we are. I'm waiting on that to come in. It should be in any day. It'll definitely be here in time to start the stitch along. Again, Garon Totten bags. Here. Rainbow cats. If you're new to Garon Totten bags, you might occasionally, rarely find one on their website, but they do not sell them. They do not keep a constant stock of them in stock because it's a one-man show. Well, two men, if Gary helps out what he can, but Ronnie does all the cutting, the sewing, the everything. And so they only do their bag of the month and grime guard of the month. And there is a wait list, but if you want to be on the wait list, it's very simple. You just email Garon Stitchery, go on their website, garon-stitchery.com, and find out their contact information, send them an email, and ask to be put on the wait list for the Bag of the Month and or Grime Guard of the Month. I did stop my Grime Guard of the Month club starting in January. I have got so many Grime Guards now that it's crazy. And so the only downside of that is then I can't open up the bag and go, oh, hey, that was a Bag of the Month, because the Grime Guard's no longer in there. And then they also have a bag sale. Let's see. This Saturday will be the 3rd. So Saturday the 10th will be their next bag sale. I would highly recommend you go and see Garon Stitchery's last Flosstube from last Friday. They do go through and show the bags that will be offered up for sale. They will be listed on the website on Friday the 9th as sold out, but the bags will be listed. And then at 2 p.m. Central Time, I believe it's 2 p.m. Central Time on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, the 10th, the bags will be released, and it's first come, first serve, and it's a free-for-all. So anyway, so last thing on the agenda, and that is the Keeper Club box, which arrived. This is Tiger Lily Designs. It's a quarterly club. There are no openings at this time. You can certainly email Carrie and ask her about a wait list. I don't honestly know that she's taking names for a wait list, but because there's quite a few people. But this is every quarter you get one of her exclusive keepers, project keepers, and there's always some goodies inside. Her project keeper is patterned after a trapper keeper. If you're a child of the 80s, you know. And it's really, really awesome. Okay. So here's the Keeper Club. She always has a letter. Happy 2024, Stitchy friends. I hope your new year has started off with a wonderful start, full of love, health, and happiness. I am grateful every day for this stitching community and all the support you give my small business. As we go into our 2nd year of the Keeper Club, I reflect on the impact we have collectively made on so many small businesses, each one carefully curated, and I'm so excited for the fabulous ones I have coming up this year. There are so many talented people and businesses. Thank you so much for all your support. Happy stitching. XOXO, Carrie. If you're on earbuds, I'm very sorry for the paper rustling. Zippers and Velcro, I'm very sorry. Oh boy, we have smaller packages. I'm going to save that one for last. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Scissor keeper with scissors. I always love having scissors handy in my project keeper, so I couldn't resist when I found these gorgeous rose gold dragonfly scissors. They were just too perfect. While I love a good pointy scissor, having it loose in my keeper is dangerous. So after much prototyping and designing, the new Tiger Lily Caesar Keeper pattern was born. Custom sized and coordinating perfectly with this quarter's keeper, I hope you love this matching set as much as I do. Oh, look at those beautiful babies. Ah! Oh my gosh. And here's the keeper. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, Carrie, I love it. I love it. By the way, Carrie, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Adam Hart thread hearts. Oh, there they are. Okay, I've heard about Adam Hart. I haven't tried them yet. Exclusive Keeper Club colorway to match the keeper perfectly. Thread hearts are the perfect floss drop featuring an extra wide hole for easy floss ring storage, space for a full skein of floss, plus an oblong cutout to store leftover bits. These are the original colorways of hearts as well as her popular thread bobbins and thread chips. Shop online at www.atomheartcrossstitch.com. And it's A-T-O-M, Atom. Oh, so this is what they look like. So you can put, okay. So this you put in your floss ring, you put your floss here. This is your extra bits, and I'm not sure what that's for. Oh, probably to wrap around. Oh, those are so pretty. Pearlized. Okay. There's 12 thread heart floss drops, round labels, and a 2-inch floss storage ring. All right. Okay. Okay, that's caramel. Southern Caramel's assortment, the perfect little sweet treat. Southern Caramel is a father and daughter-owned company, Jim and Sarah, from Melbourne, Florida. They started making caramels in their home kitchen and believe making handmade caramels is an art form. Small batch quality, only using the best ingredients. Shop online at www.southerncaramels.com. Ooh, those look so good. All right. And then, oh, Dragonfly Wishlet, a gorgeous wishlet bracelet to start off your new year. Tie it to your wrist, or you can use it as a zipper pull charm on your keeper. Made by Hawk's Nest Jewelry, a small boutique shop in Ontario, Canada, near the beautiful Lake Muskoka. Each piece of jewelry is handmade on-site by a team of talented designers. Shop online at hawksnestjewelry.com. Oh, how pretty. Okay. Oh, wow. May you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies, and talk to the moon. Oh, wow. Close your eyes and make a wish, then tie this wishlet on your wrist. When it falls off or the thread wears through, the wish you made may soon come true. Oh. Your wishlet can be worn on your wrist or ankle or slipped on your backpack, handbag, or keychain. Tie it on using 3 tight knots or more and make a wish for each one. Wear your wishlet as a reminder to follow your heart and believe in your dreams. It may be weeks, months, or years before your wishlet falls away. How pretty. And then finally, the exclusive Project Keeper. This month, I chose the beautiful Spring Equinox collection from Katie O'Shea from Art Gallery Fabrics. For winter color tonals and statement dragonfly fabrics, I thought were the perfect winter themed collection. Dragonflies are often seen as symbols of good luck, new beginnings, and change. What a perfect way to kick off the new year. Oh, Carrie. Oh, that's gorgeous. So this is the keeper. And then I get the one with the 2 pouches. She has a one that is bobbin pockets on this side. If you bobbinate your floss, I do not. And then there's pockets in behind on both sides. That is so pretty. Look at the bunny. That's the fabric. That's the fabric for this. Sorry. That's the fabric for this. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is so cool. So that is this month's, this quarter's Keeper Club. So we have the keeper, we have scissors and a scissor keeper. We have caramels. We have Atom Heart thread drops. And we have a wishlet. Thank you, Carrie. This is an awesome box. Every month or every quarter. Oh my gosh. She was saying the same thing in her Flosstube last week. Every quarter, she curates everything, and she does such a phenomenal job, and everything comes from small businesses. So shop small, support our small businesses, keep them going. And that, my friends, is that. We are right at 1 hour. Holy cow. And my voice held out. So I told you about my plans. That's just to be doing some stitching. I also did some other little things. Sorted out a huge stash of alphabet beads so I can start making floss blings for the retreats that I'm attending this year. April starts all of that fun stuff. I took some time and I reorganized my wall of thread up here. This is now all of my Forbidden Fiber Company color for flosses. And then this is all of my Weeks Dye Works. And then, and this is the petable side. This is all of my silks. And then on this side is my Gast and Classic Colorworks. I have got, and then back around to my Forbidden Fiber Company. And then this is all of my DMC over here. It's all my DMCs on floss drops. I have made the decision to let go of my small collections of color and cotton and Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers because I just am not using them. And so those I actually need to hang on to the color and cotton. I think I might have a couple of projects that need a color and cotton. I don't know. I haven't decided fully yet. I'm more leaning toward, let them go. Let them go live with somebody else who will love them and appreciate them and use them. Anyway, so that pretty much is everything. I don't know when I'm going to be back. I was hoping to do every couple of weeks, but maybe this monthly thing might work a little bit better for me. We'll just see what happens. In the meantime, if something comes up earth-shattering and I want to share, I will definitely pop on here and do that. And until I see you again, keep creating, keep inspiring, be kind to everybody. We're all in this boat together. And I will see you all soon. Love you to pieces. Bye-bye.